Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, check out our website, which is hanksters.com. There's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down, whether they were shot 3 days ago or 3 years ago. We leave them up for our subscribers to watch our content. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know the vehicle is no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com. Not only do we sell and distribute automotive parts and accessories all over the United States, but we also, more importantly, install them. So, if you're watching a video on one of our classic cars, maybe you want a different wheel and tire package on there, you want AC added, you want power steering added, you want the car upgraded to 2-wheel or 4-wheel disc brakes, we can handle all that for you. Also, for those of you that are Jeep and truck enthusiasts out there, we have lift kits, different running board packages, lighting packages, 2385 South Ridgewood in South Daytona if you're local to us here in Daytona Beach. And if you're online or watching us, on YouTube, hankstersgarage.com, check it out. Cool car to present to you today. One of the hottest commodities on the muscle car market right now is the Chevrolet Chevelle. And one of the hottest years is 1970. And that's what we have for you today, is a 1970 Chevelle that is a very recent restoration. So let's take a look at this car and show you why it probably will not last very long in our showroom here in Daytona. First of all, big block. 454 on the air cleaner, and that is correct. It is a 454 motor in the car. Willwood brakes, power on the car. So the brake booster's on the firewall there. Right above the brake booster is your cowl tag. We will have a photo of that on the website for you if you choose to break that down. The car does have power steering. And this little contraption mounted on the front of the motor on the passenger side is your AC compressor. So, you have power brakes, power steering, AC. So the restoration was just completed literally not even a month ago. So the car has fresh motor, fresh paint, fresh interior, fresh wheels. So let's take, brand new stripes. So first of all, let's take a look on the top of the fender here on the driver's side. Nice paint. Like I said, the paint was just done in 2022, at the end of 2022. The stripes on the hood and on the deck lid are vinyl. They are not painted. They are not cleared over. The paint on the top of the passenger side fender and on the top of the hood on the passenger side is in great condition. Does have your hood pins. SS badge in the front grille. Front bumper condition is fantastic. Chrome on the front bumpers, outstanding. Your bezels around your front headlights look to be in good shape. You can see low there on the bumper bolts where your turn signal indicators are. No rust or pitting or flaking around the bumper bolts, in real nice shape. Let's take a look at the side of this car. This car looks bad. Bad meaning good, if you know what I mean. You got your 5-star Riddlers, oversized rotors, calipers, Willwood calipers down there, low. The chrome on the Riddler wheels is in fantastic condition. Your wheel opening molding chrome's in great shape. Paint on the driver's side front fender's fantastic, both high and low. SS badging here on the driver's side front fender. We are selling this as a true SS car. For those of you that don't know, there's no way to prove without a shadow of a doubt that the car is in fact an SS without a factory build sheet, and we don't have one for this car, so that's kind of that. Let's take a look at the front windshield. The chrome around the front windshield looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't see any cracks or chips in the front windshield. There's a little tiny ding right there at the top of the just a little tiny dent, like right almost smack where the rear view mirror is in the chrome molding at the top, but otherwise in nice shape. So the driver's side door and passenger side door both have mirrors, and they are not those $25 parts store mirrors. They are the nice mirrors that are painted the same color as the vehicle. The body fitment, the body lines on this car are fantastic. Both sides, driver and passenger side, we'll show you a shot on the side of the car, but on both sides from the rear angle. But take a look at the driver door, how nice your body lines are, how nicely the door fits to the front fender and to the rear quarter and down low to the rocker. The windows are tinted. This car looks like a movie car, right? Like something they'd use in a movie. It's just such a nice looking car. So you got a black vinyl top on this vehicle. So let's look up top here first at your problematic areas. First of all, the entire top is nice and smooth, nice and uniform. You can see around your drip rail moldings here, there's no rust, no bubbles, nothing like that going on. Your drip rail moldings properly installed and crimped. Here's where you have problems as well, where the drop down from the roof meets the quarter. There's a seam here, and sometimes those seams come loose, and water gets into there and then trickles down and rests here in the top of rear quarter. No bubbles, no blisters. Seams fantastic on the top on the driver's side. No issues with the vinyl top. Tinted rear quarter glass, tinted driver door glass. Let's take a look inside the car. Door panel, in real nice shape. No warping going on at the bottom. No cracking of the armrest. Vinyl up top is good. This is a bench seat car, 4-speed car. So bench seat, 4-speed shifter. It's got one of these expensive headliners in it. I'll show it to you when we're on the test drive, but it almost looks like vinyl rather than the normal headliner material. So it's a real nice, real expensive headliner in the car. Put the driver's seat forward. OEM seat belts in the rear. It's not $20 part store seat belts. They are original equipment seat belts in the rear. The carpeting in the car, fantastic, both front and rear. Floor mats are brand new. Got the expensive Chevelle floor mats in here. Carpeting there once again underneath the driver's side floor mat, nice condition. No rips, no tears, no discoloration. You have upgraded digital LED, I guess I should say. They're analog gauges, they're not digital, so I take that back. They're digital and analog. So your mileage readouts and whatnot are digital, analog, LED lit. Upgraded Chevy steering wheel here, the aftermarket 3-spoke with the rubber coating here. Looks to be in brand new, fantastic condition. Car does have a Sniper EFI on it. The last thing people do, there is a brand new radio in the dash that is not hooked to anything. It's kind of like the last thing people do during a restoration, and the radio never seems to quite make the cut. But anyways, radio's brand new, but it is not hooked up. All the interior, by the way, is brand new. All new seats, all new upholstery, all new carpet, floor mats. So we'll get a shot, like we promised you, down the side of the car here on the driver's side from the rear quarter angle. Take a look at the Riddler wheels in the rear. They're chrome, they're 5-spoke, and more importantly, see that rotor through the 5-spoke wheel? That is 4-wheel power disc brakes on this car. No drums in the rear, 4-wheel power disc. How about the rear windshield? Once again, the chrome that encompasses the rear windshield is fantastic. Not a whole lot of people, whether it's a Camaro or a Chevelle or whatever, your Roadrunner or whatever, do anything with the rear windshield as far as replacement. So there is faint scratching in the rear windshield, but with the tint, it's barely noticeable. I've seen much, much worse on Camaros and Chevelles. Once again, your white vinyl striping is brand new. The paint on the deck lid is brand new. Rear quarters, everything lines up nicely. Your gaps are good. Your fitment's good. You can see the deck lid's not sticking up above the quarters. It's an expensive rear bumper, and it's also brand new. Got your SS badge there on the passenger side. Huge dual exhaust pipes sticking out there underneath the lower valance. We'll take a look at the exhaust when we have the car on the rack. Your trunk is pretty simple. The trunk mat, once again, brand new. No jack, no spare. You can see the trunk nice and solid. No rust holes, no rod holes. Nice brand new trunk weather strip around the trunk here. This is coming with the car. This is basically nothing but manuals, unfortunately. I don't have any documentation on the restoration. I'm not sure why people do not save receipts, do not save this, do not save that. We can only give you with the car what we purchase with the vehicle, and that's it. And like I said, we kind of thumb through there. A lot of manuals for like the EFI, for the steering wheel, for the radio, whatnot, but no actual receipts for the restoration. Once again, your vinyl top here behind the deck lid, or I guess between the window and the deck lid, you can see I'm putting my fingers pushing real hard on it. There's no rust there. There's no bubbles, nothing going on there. Down the passenger side of the car, so what you're looking at when you're in the classic car business, classic car hobby, when you're a classic car collector, you hear the reference, is the car straight? Well, what that refers to are the body lines of the car. Is there any subpar body work going on the rear quarters, on the passenger door, on the front fender? And there's not on this car. This car was done, it's a high degree of restoration on this particular vehicle. No bubbles going on down low on the rockers, on the rear quarters. No pitting of the chrome in the riddlers. Once again, four-wheel disc brakes on the car. You can see once again, I'll make the comment that it looks like a movie car. It looks like something like they drive in the Fast and the Furious or something, because it's just a really good-looking, great look for a muscle car, that's for sure. The chrome wheel opening moldings offset the vehicle nicely. The black top, the black tinted windows, the white stripe, the chrome moldings. It really makes the car pop. Your windows on the passenger side are tinted once again. Your rear quarter window, your driver door glass, or your passenger side door glass, just as the driver's. Your drip rail moldings, once again, nicely crimped. Look at how nicely that vinyl top was installed. But sometimes you see guys and they tuck it and they jam it, and the seam's real nice there behind the drip rail moldings, and there's no indication of any kind of blistering, bubbling going on underneath the vinyl top. Same thing, I didn't point out the molding on the driver's side, but the driver's side, passenger side molding are both the same, that encompass the vinyl top, and they look good on both sides. Passenger side of the car, your door panels, again, the passenger side door panel, driver's side door panel, everything's new. So nice new door panels, nice new armrest. You can see, look at the chrome on the crank windows. It's nice door handles, exterior, interior, window cranks, everything's nice and new. You can see that EFI mount there on the dashboard. Chevelle floor mats are brand new. Once again, the bench seat, brand new in the car. Rear seats, brand new. I'll show you that cool headliner. I love that headliner in that car. I'll show it to you when we're on the test drive. You have your white SF emblems on the passenger side front fender. They're the same on the driver's side. Once again, that mirror that's on the passenger side door, it's painted the same color as the car. Not just those cheap $25, $30 mirrors that take 2 screws to mount in. They're nicely painted bullet style mirrors. They really look good on the car. This is a fantastic looking automobile. The reason the 1970 Chevelle is so popular is because it's a fantastic looking car. It's probably one of the nicest cars that General Motors has ever produced in terms of looks and overall nostalgia. It's really, whoever the engineer was on this car is probably still getting praised to this day. Really nice vehicle, and this one I anticipate to get a lot of calls on here in our showroom. I invite you guys to Daytona Beach to visit our facility. We have a beautiful indoor showroom here, 25,000 square feet that houses 65 to 70 cars, all of which are for sale. Most of them, well, about half of them are on our website and half of them are not because they're going through the process of inspection, interior work, whatever, if we have to address any paint flaws, things like that. But you can look at the Chevelle in its entirety. You can do everything when you visit our showroom that we're doing in this video presentation. We will pull it outside for you in the sunshine, and we'll let you look at the paint real good out in the Daytona Beach sunlight. We'll put it on the rack, and we'll let you check out the undercarriage, suspension components, tires, floor pans, bottom of the motor, transmission. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the motor performs, tranny performs, how the car stops, how it steers, how it rides. This way, when the car shows up wherever you might be located at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car yourself, and you're not just taking our word for it. We have been doing sight unseen business for over 20 years on 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. We have over 20 years up in PA, and we have 8 years here in Daytona Beach. So hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about our business model and the kind of quality and quantity of car we move through not only our Daytona location but our PA store as well, and how we represent our product. But if it's your first classic car purchase, or maybe you're a very specific or particular buyer, come look at the car yourself and make sure that it's exactly what you want and exactly what we described to you in our video presentation and what we portrayed in our photos on our website. Let's take our 70 Chevelle outside. You're going to love the undercarriage of this car. We're going to show you that here in just a couple minutes. And then we're going to take it out and drive it and show you how the vehicle runs out. Check out the undercarriage of our 1970 Chevelle. Upgraded front suspension, coilovers, front disc brakes, extra deep oil pan, scatter shield. This is a high-end automobile. Headers, huge dual exhaust Flowmasters. Check out the frame rails on the car, both passenger side and driver's side. We'll take a look here at the floor pans. All one solid piece, no patches, no silicone, nothing sectioned in. It does not look like this car was an original 4-speed car. There is a tunnel cut here. I've seen better, I've seen worse, but nonetheless, it is serving the purpose. Cross member that holds the transmission up is in nice shape. Once again, the transmission in my eyes looks to be a newer transmission. We didn't touch it, that's just the way we got it. You can see the Dakota Digital Speedo cable there plugged into your electric, running up there for the dash for the speedometer. Once again, the exhaust here, dual Flowmaster mufflers on either side of the drive shaft. Check out your frame rails in the rear where our lift is sitting. One more time, disc brakes in the rear. You can see the backs of those calipers, the backs of the Willwood rotors, calipers, rear suspension upgraded. A lot of money in this car. You could not build this car for what we're going to be asking for it. Gas tank, look at how new that gas tank is. Somebody put rubbers here between the gas tank straps and the tank, so that's nice. Frame rails on the car are good, both passenger and driver's side, nice and solid. You can see up into your trunk pan area there, all nice and solid, no holes, no rust. 12-bolt rear. Look at how new all those shocks, coils are. Plus, minus, adjustments. What a nice automobile. Now we're going to do the fun part, which is drive it. Before we do that, let's talk about our payment options. If you are a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. If you are financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15 years on our classic cars. Approvals are going to be based on your credit score, your debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, price of the vehicle, things of that nature. Generally, if you're quick with your paperwork, the lenders can have us funded within 48 hours, sometimes even 24 hours. Again, the faster you have them, your stuff, your insurance, your signed loan docs, proof of down payment, all that, they can fund us. Whether you're cash or whether you're financing, once the vehicle's funded in full, the vehicle goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. We deal in old cars. Things can start leaking. Things can stop working. So we give it one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility. Once the guys give us the green light, it goes through detail, and then a carrier is dispatched for pickup. Typically, we can have a truck here within 48 hours. However, if you are in a more rural or remote destination, please allow us an extra 2 or 3 business days to make that happen. Once we're funded, we move quickly. The car goes through inspection. By the way, those inspections are done in the order that they're funded, so sometimes there might be 2 in front of yours, sometimes there might be 4 in front of yours. Just depends on how many how many we sold that week. Goes through inspection, through detail, carrier's dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping, and then of course the car's on its way to you wherever you might be located in the United States or in the world. Let's set our 70 Chevelle down on the ground. I know this baby has some horsepower with that EFI and that big block underneath the hood. We'll go jam it through some gears and show you how the car runs out. Okay, inside our 70 Chevelle, horn. We are in a black car. It's 80 degrees in Florida here today and the sun's shining, so let's turn on the air. Put it on high first, AC. And it's ice cold. I'm going to kick it down just a little bit. Wipers. Wipers are not working. That's weird because they were working. I'll have to get out and see if detail unplugged them when they detailed it. So they were working. Tack. Tack works. 823 miles is what the odometer reads. My guess is going to be that since the restoration, but I don't know that for certain, so true mileage unknown. Don't know if you guys can see that itty bitty oil pressure gauge, but we are 60 pounds of oil pressure. Temp gauge we'll keep an eye on. Fuel gauge is functioning. Turn signals, dash and cluster. Turn signal passenger side, dash and cluster. Here's your EFI lit up. I told you in the showroom that the radio does not work. It's not hooked up. Oh, check out that headliner. Nice. It's like vinyl. It's real cool. Sun visor's in good shape. Clarity of the rear view mirror is fantastic. Seat cushion's awesome. 4-speed shifter. AC down low, AC up high. Good stuff. Let's go take it on a drive. This car is a beast. I don't know how many horsepower this thing's pushing, but it's a lot. That EFI kicks in, holy cow. Car tracks nice and straight down the road. Look at the precision steering. Shifter's not bouncing around, popping out of gear. Car tracks nice and straight. The steering wheel's perfectly aligned. It's got a nice smooth ride on the radials. Air's blowing icicles. This thing is torquey. I mean, speedometer's functioning right on the money. Just a little over 40 miles per hour. 4-wheel power disc brakes. No pulsations, vibrations out of the motor. No tranny vibration, no engine vibration, no kind of interior noises. Our temp's good. We're not even 150 yet, and we've been running here for 7-8 minutes. I'm gonna try to let this little Toyota thing get ahead of me a little bit. Wow, that air is cold. Jesus. Maybe wait for a light here. This is a muscle car, so if you're not looking for speed, don't buy this car. This thing will get up and move. I can't put it to the floor, I'll lose the ass end. I mean, this thing is friggin' fast. But we are gonna run it through some gears. Oh, there's a cop right there. Damn it. All right, well, I can't do anything right at the moment. There's 80 like nothing. Coming down 60. 60 miles an hour, no hands on the wheel. What an automobile. 454 Sniper EFI. Power steering, power brakes, ice cold air, tinted windows, 5-star Riddlers, 4-wheel disc brakes. Should I keep going? This is a nice car. I like it. Sorry we couldn't give you a little better... I got this Lincoln in front of me that wants to do 20 miles an hour and 50. Sorry we couldn't give you a better idea of the takeoff speed of the car. I ran across a sheriff and I really don't feel like a ticket or any kind of harassment today. But we'll try to maybe give it one last run on our way back to the showroom before we conclude the video. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle 386-944. I'm going to turn this air down a little bit. Wow, cold. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can see all the photos of this car today, along with this video presentation you're watching right now. Notice how nice we're idling. At full retail price, the 70 Chevelle includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. The warranty is good on that 454, that 12-bolt rear, this 4-speed trans. It's good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. You don't have to take it to a special muscle car dealership. You don't have to bring it to Hankster's Hot Rods or back to Florida. You probably take it to the same person that's working on your daily driver. Is the price of the 70 Chevelle negotiable? It most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only, no exceptions. Also, shipping comes off. We can help you facilitate the shipping on an open or enclosed carrier. I would not ship this car open if it were my car. That's up to you if you want to save a couple dollars. You know, full retail price, we find the carrier, we make the pickup arrangements, we make the delivery arrangements, we pay the driver. At a negotiated price, you're going to take care of all that on your own. Of course, if you're a collector and maybe you have your own open or enclosed carrier, you're going to come. This is a fun car. I'd get in trouble with this thing. Maybe you're a collector, you have your own open or enclosed carrier, you want to come trailer this Chevelle home, you can do that as well. And of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, Central Florida, and you want to come drive this beautiful 70 Chevelle home with the air on, you can do that as well. Hankster's Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, sunny Daytona Beach. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing base of customers, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, Hankster's Hot Rods does export these cars as well. So if you need assistance with that, we can facilitate that also. Hanksters.com, Hankster's Hot Rods. I assure you, this 1970 Chevelle will not last long. So inquire with us via email, via text message, through the phone, you know, whatever form of communication you prefer. We will get back to you just as soon as possible. Hankster's Hot Rods, Daytona Beach, Florida. Check us out.